doing it because of the collections and they're desperate.
I was just thinking about that. I was like, it must be a collection thing. You see here, God needs money.
It's like I'm like, they can pray at home, but they're not going to click donate that button as often,
Exactly.
And it's like they're not going to hit donate when they hook up a credit card first, because the people
you feel way more pressure to like give the church money when you're in church and they're passing down a collection plate. It's a lot more pressure when people can see you not put something in the envelope and put it in the collection plate.
Himself is up in a Catholic church. When the priest himself is up there, and he is literally watching the plate go by as he's talking or whatever, the pressure is immense. My God. Like,
I love the churches that have the people come up to one collection plate in the middle, like
with a long fucking stick, literally poking you, like they will in hell if you don't put your money in.
That shit's crazy.
That's when you look them dead in the eye, right? And you say, "Stop! Don't touch me there. That is my no-no square." And then,
absolutely. You know what? Okay, if you want to talk propaganda for a fucking minute, when my parents used to, and what I think most parents, because I used to see this on all sides of me anyway, but like what they do in Catholic Church, at least, especially when they have the people with the sticks coming around, is that my parents used to give all of us a single $1, so we would all have to put money in individually, right?
Same.
So you'd get used to, as a kid, always putting money in, Like, how fucked up is that, right?
Oh, is that right?
Don't get me started on the Catholic Church, because I'll just get angry.
Like, pass me 75 to put in the envelope.
Let's talk about, for like a second, what do you guys think about the push to hold in-person services? And specifically because I know that Murphy Governor Murphy in New Jersey just allowed in-person services to resume, and he's considering shutting them back down again. And I know everyone's gonna be so fucking pissed in New Jersey. So wherever you are located, I know Megan, you're also in New Jersey with me. But wherever the fuck you two are, say
DMV, baby, you feel me?
DMV, if you are, and say what the kind of situation with in-person services and what the response to that situation has kind of been.
My church isn't reopening, and I don't know if they'll reopen. I don't know when. They're at least staying closed through the fall. Because at my church, we also have like a very large special needs population. So like that stems from like people with oh my goodness, it's blanking on me. But
you got it.
When people have like fluid in their lungs, cystic fibrosis. We have a lot of people with cystic fibrosis. We have a lot of people with like all different kinds of like just different illnesses, whether they're physical or if they have like developmental disabilities like Down syndrome. And also we have like an older population too. So, and the church is just generally worried about like the fact that like if there's 1,000 people coming in and everybody's sitting close together, like what are we gonna do? Social distance? Are we gonna like say like only 100 people can come to church like every Sunday, like we rotate? Like, so they're just, we've been having services online, watching them online, like they do like different activities for the kids online, like that their parents can have them watch, and that's it. And I think that's the best bet, because, and also, my mom has an autoimmune disease. And so even though she's not like as scared as like I am scared for her, like I'm glad that like, she's not going to be around people that could potentially get her sick.
Doesn't have the option to go, because then she's pressured to go because God's calling her to go.
Exactly. And honestly, like, I feel like people will feel guilty, like, even, and especially my mom grew up Catholic, so she's still sometimes, even though like she's trying to pull away from that, she gets that Catholic guilt.
That guilt is deep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Oh, deep in there. You can't get rid of that. No.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah, all you need is Joel Osteen, so that's all you need in this world. That'll lead us back to a small price for salvation, in the words of Thanos.
You would never. He's my guiding light. He's my guiding light, man. All right, Christian or Dwight, one of you go. What do you guys do for in-person services in your state?
So I think they're doing it everywhere. Where they're, well, some churches are, some churches aren't.
Where are you, Dwight? Because I do not know where you are.
I'm in College Park, Maryland. So it's the DMV, and Christian is in Virginia somewhere. Still the DMV area.
Burke.
Burke. So that's fun. It's barely DMV, whatever. Anyway,
it's
so
Northern
yeah,
Virginia, am I right?
like I said, whatever.
I'm closer to DC than you are, so
Bullshit. So
yeah, all right.
what's the face of shit? He didn't trip me up.
Look at you.
Oh yeah, but like I was saying, there's some reopening and some not. I think it's a dealer's choice. I can't speak to the finances of churches. I'm not sure how that goes, but I do understand because even though church is church, it's also like I see it as like also kind of a quarter of a business as well, where they do need sometimes some of them aren't like the mega churches. Some of them are smaller, even medium sized ones. They depend on their congregations help with the forgot what it's called already, with the collection plate. So in terms of that, I can understand from their point of view like why they would want to bring them in so bad, but I don't agree with like just bringing them in basically to get the money, because like realistically everybody wants to want this to be over. Everybody wants to be able to go outside and hang out and see each other and go do things. I personally can't see any other reason besides a collection plate collecting their money why they would want them to come back to the church specifically so bad. There are many alternative ways that we have found out over the last 3 to 4 months of how to reach people and how to get them to like I believe Megan's church is doing the online ones, which I'm pretty sure a bunch of churches are doing. So I personally don't see any other reason why they would want to push that so bad other than money.
Yeah, and it's.
But let's get it poppin' with all my ladies. Hold on. Bitch, did you hear what the fuck I said? Shake some ass! Ha! Spittin' bars, drinking Henny, some light. Put it on me, do it slow and do it right.
It's not like they're saying you can't have church service at all.
Right.
Like, I could see somebody making an argument to say, oh, the reason they want to reopen so bad is because they don't want the state telling them what to do, like religious freedom and all that. But I mean, to me, it doesn't seem that way, because it's not like you're banning church. You're just saying like, right. Hey, this is a public health crisis.
Right. It's not like they're saying, hey, you can't have church services, but other stuff is open. They're saying you can't have groups larger than 5. Have fun. You can have church service if you can have 1 priest, 4 people. What would you want to do about that? You know what I mean? It's like, it's just they're applying the same rules they apply everywhere else to churches for fucking once, which they don't normally do. Normally, churches get special treatment for fucking everything. Taxes, other taxes, all the taxes. You know what I mean? Like, churches normally get special treatment with our laws and with our taxes and with publicity, with everything, with pedophiles, I don't know, with everything. They get special treatment with
That's just the Catholic Church. No.
It's oh, I hate it so much. They get special treatment with everything, and for once, the virus, they just don't get special treatment. It's just science this time. And now they're pissy. Is kind of just how I see it. And like in terms of like the law of it, and the people who keep on making these arguments, the hardest are the ones, like you mentioned, one of you, like you mentioned, the mega churches, like all the churches, not all of the churches, all kinds of churches are making the argument to reopen, for sure. And if you go to some parts of the country, you'll find at least one small church, one big church, who wants to reopen, sure. But every single mega church wants to reopen. And every single mega church is pushing so fucking hard. You know what I mean? That's Christian.
A couple things. First of all, I expect the churches to open, because how dare they deprive people of going on their knees at the pews and praising the Lord? How dare they deprive us of holding hands and greeting one another, and then walking outside after the service is done, and oh my God, there's a little Girl Scouts with their cookies. I mean, how dare they deprive us of those small gifts and joys in life? It's not fair, and first and second of all, science is not real. All right, God is everything. All right, all we need is God. And then third of all, I don't know about y'all, but like zealots or zealots, however, they are so annoying. Like, have y'all ever played against them on legendary mode and Halo campaigns? But
Oh
It's
god.
horrible. Oh, it's horrible. They're hard.
I know you don't got Xbox, bro.
Bro, Xbox game for life. You feel me?
Oh fuck no! I thought he was.
Dude,
I thought we could have been
what you
friends.
packing?
I'm not.
What you
I'm not.
packing?
Don't worry
Circle
about
back.
it.
Kristen,
Let me guess.
back.
You got the Nintendo Wii, don't the Nintendo Switch, don't you?
Like I said, I'm not talking about to
That's
you
what I
about
thought.
this right
That's
now,
what I thought.
Christian.
Look at me. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Christian, what religion were you raised as? Any religion?
Yes. Last time I went to church was when I was confirmed as a Catholic in 8th grade.
Damn,
Amazing.
that was the last
And
time.
if you were interested, my confirmation saint is my girl Saint Joan of Arc. You feel me? That's my girl right there. Yeah.
I wanted to do Anastasia so badly because of Anastasia the movie, and I idolized that woman in that movie so much because she's such a fucking snarky badass. So I looked and hard enough, and it turns out that Anastasia is the god of widows, the saint patron saint of widows.